The story begins with a man named Mickey standing outside a house when all of a sudden a man named Ben comes running out. As he fires his gun back toward the house, he keeps shouting that they're coming. Seeing Ben sprint away, Mickey takes off with him, and that's when we learn that almost everyone in the world has turned into zombies. Only a handful of people are still alive, and these two are among them. Ben and Mickey were both baseball players before everything fell apart. Ben has completely adapted to this new reality. He never stays in one place for long, and whenever he comes face to face with a zombie, he doesn't hesitate to put it down. Ben knows that hesitation is the fastest way to lose your life. Mickey, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. Even in the middle of the apocalypse, he'd rather settle down somewhere than keep moving. He's always listening to music through his headphones, and up to this point, he hasn't killed a single zombie with his own hands. Even so, the two of them have managed to survive together for a long time. They keep moving from one house to another, gathering whatever supplies they need before continuing their journey. Every abandoned house hides another reminder of the world they lost. After a while, they come across a car with a zombie girl sitting inside. The moment she spots them, she starts coming straight at them, but Ben quickly takes her out. He climbs into the driver's seat and tries the ignition, and to their surprise, the car starts without a problem. For the first time in days, hope arrives on 4 working wheels. After spending so long traveling on foot, finally finding a fully working vehicle gives both of them a reason to smile. From there, at Mickey's request, the two of them head to his girlfriend's house. She's most likely dead. Mickey walks into her room, looks through her pictures, and can't hold it together anymore. As memories of the time they spent together come flooding back, he breaks down in tears. Meanwhile, Ben searches the house for anything that might help them survive. He finds 2 walkie-talkies, a gas can, and a chair, then keeps all of them with the rest of their supplies. They also come across some toothpaste, so the two finally brush their teeth since they haven't done it in days. Some memories survive even after the people behind them are gone forever. After that, they decide to stay at the house for a while. During that time, Mickey tells Ben they should just stay there for good. Ben immediately refuses. He reminds Mickey how they were trapped inside a single house for 3 straight months because of the zombies. They became so desperate for food that they had to eat canned dog food just to survive. And when even that was gone, they ended up killing and eating the family dog. Ben says he refuses to make that mistake again. The only way they'll stay alive is by keeping on the move. Staying in one place nearly killed them once, and Ben won't risk it again. Mickey has no choice but to agree. Then they realize the car's seats fold down far enough to sleep comfortably, so they decide to spend their nights inside the vehicle instead. After driving a little farther, they pull over for a short break. That's when Ben tells Mickey to give his headphones a rest. If a zombie suddenly comes after him, he won't even hear it coming. In this world, hearing one sound can be the difference between life and death. Mickey takes Ben's advice and removes his headphones. Then he puts batteries into one of the walkie-talkies to test it. On another frequency, he hears a young man and a young woman talking to each other. The woman's name is Annie. Mickey tries to contact them and tells them there are only 2 of them, asking if they can join their group. The man replies that they already have plenty of people and there's no room left for them. He also warns Mickey never to try contacting them again. Then he threatens Annie, telling her that if she talks to Mickey again, she can't even imagine what he'll do to her. A single radio signal proves other survivors are still out there somewhere. Mickey tells Ben everything he heard. He says the man admitted they already have a large group, which means they have to be staying somewhere nearby, and he's determined to find them no matter what. No matter how much Ben tries to convince him otherwise, Mickey refuses to give up. The two continue checking every house they come across along the road. When Ben forces open the door of one house, 2 zombies come rushing out. Furious, he quickly takes both of them down. Hope pushes Mickey forward, while Ben trusts only survival and experience. The next day, Ben spots a waterfall and heads over to wash up. While he's gone, Mickey is asleep inside the car. A zombie girl suddenly reaches her arm through a slightly open window and tries to grab him, terrifying Mickey. Ben gets back just in time and blows the zombie girl's head apart with a single shot. After that, the two continue searching, stopping at one school after another and one house after another, but they still can't find anything useful. Every stop feels empty, yet they refuse to stop searching for survivors. Before long, they come across another house. This time, Mickey insists they spend the night there, and Ben finally agrees. While they're inside, Mickey tries contacting Annie again over the walkie-talkie. The moment she hears his voice, she tells him she can't talk to him. If the others find out, he can't even imagine what they'll do to her. She begs him not to contact her anymore. Meanwhile, Ben is off by himself, listening to music and having a good time. Some warnings carry more fear than any zombie ever could. When Ben steps outside, he spots a zombie tied to a tree. He spends a few minutes talking to it for fun, and once he's entertained himself enough, he drags the zombie into Mickey's room. Ben holds the door shut from the outside so it can't get back out. A little while later, he opens the door and finds Mickey standing there, completely covered in the zombie's blood. Sometimes, survivors Survival begins with a choice you never wanted to make. Laughing, Ben congratulates Mickey on killing his very first zombie. It was only meant as a joke, but Mickey completely loses it. After punching Ben, he runs outside in tears. Ben follows after him, and through his tears, Mickey tells him about Annie. He says she refused to talk to him anymore. Even in the apocalypse, losing someone's voice can break your heart. Over the next few days, the two continue wandering from place to place. Then one day, they spot a car sitting in the middle of the road. Mickey places his hand on the hood and tells Ben it's still warm, which means someone was driving it not long ago and has to be somewhere nearby. Ben first tries to siphon gas from the car, but the tank is completely empty. He calls out, asking who the car belongs to, but no one answers. A warm engine means another survivor can't be very far away. A moment later, they spot a man holding a knife. He grabs Mickey at knife point and demands that Ben hand over the keys to their car. Ben tries to reason with him, explaining that they're survivors too, just like he is, and they've managed to stay alive through all of this. He tells the man they should work together instead of turning on each other. Sometimes fear turns other survivors into a greater threat than zombies. The man replies that he doesn't trust anyone anymore. He says he already made that mistake once by trusting other people, and they treated him worse than an animal. That's why he'll never trust anyone again. He orders Ben to hand over the car keys or he'll kill Mickey. Realizing there's no other option, Ben slowly sets his gun on the ground and tells the man that the keys are inside the car. Ben chooses surrender, hoping it will save Mickey's life for now.
Mickey watches as the man lets him go and climbs into the car, but after searching inside, he can't find any keys. Ben then pulls the keys out of his own pocket, holds them up and says, "The keys are with me." The man immediately turns and tries to run, but Ben shoots him in the back, killing him. Mickey says, "He was a person, so why did you kill him?" Ben replies, "He tried to steal our car, and he was about to kill you too. I couldn't risk letting him walk away. If he'd gotten another chance, he probably would have come back and killed us instead." Sometimes surviving means making impossible choices no one ever wanted facing. While they're still talking about what happened, a large truck suddenly pulls up nearby. Ben immediately raises his gun and asks, "Who are you?" A woman and a man step out of the truck, and the man is carrying a large rifle. The woman asks them, "The guy driving that car, did you happen to see him?" Ben answers, "He tried to kill my friend, and he wanted to steal our car, so I shot him." Every stranger now carried another story buried beneath fear and survival. The woman then asks, "Did he tell you anything before he died?" Ben shakes his head and says, "No, he didn't tell me anything, except that some people had betrayed him." The truth was slowly closing in from every direction around them now. After hearing that, the woman says, "He stole that car from us, so we tracked him all the way here. You actually did us a favor by killing him." Just as she and the man are about to leave, Mickey suddenly stops her and asks, "You're Annie, aren't you?" Hearing that, the woman replies, "What are you talking about?" Mickey says, "I talked to you over the walkie-talkie. I'd recognize your voice anywhere." That's when it's revealed that she really is Annie, and the man standing beside her is the same man Mickey heard talking to her over the radio. One familiar voice suddenly changed everything Mickey believed was still possible. Annie tells Mickey, "I warned you not to contact me or try to find me, but you wouldn't listen." Without another word, she immediately shoots Ben in the leg. Then she takes the keys to their car and throws them deep into the bushes. Annie says, "I never wanted to do this, but you left me no choice." After saying that, she gets back into the truck with the man, and they drive away. Hope disappeared as quickly as the truck vanished into the darkness ahead. After Annie leaves, Mickey desperately searches for the car keys, but even after it gets dark, he still can't find them. Since Ben has been shot in the leg and can't walk, Mickey decides they'll spend the night inside the car. Ben keeps telling Mickey, "Just leave me here. At least you'll have a chance to survive." But Mickey refuses and says, "I'm not leaving without you. Just like every other time, we'll find a way out of this together." Some bonds become stronger only after everything else has fallen apart completely. The two of them lock themselves inside the car and try to get some sleep. But before long, they see a massive horde of zombies heading straight toward them. Seeing them, Mickey says, "We have to get out of here. Now." Ben replies, "You forgot pretty fast that I got shot in the leg. I can't run even if I want to, but you still can, so save yourself and leave." Mickey refuses to even consider it. Before long, the zombies completely surround the car from every direction. Since there was nothing they could do, the two of them quietly try to sleep. The walls were closing in, even though they never actually moved. When they wake up the next morning, the zombies are still outside. Frustrated, Mickey covers every window with blankets so they can't be seen. Ben angrily tells him, "We're trapped here because of you. If you hadn't been obsessed with that girl, none of this would have happened." Mickey admits it was his fault. Then he asks Ben, "Can't you hotwire the car like they do in the movies?" Ben answers, "That only looks easy in movies. If I make one mistake, this car will never start. You have to find those keys." Every passing hour quietly drained the hope they were desperately protecting inside. They spend another day or two trapped inside the car. Their water supply is running low, and more zombies keep gathering around them. Finally, Mickey comes up with a plan. He tells Ben, "I'll
climb out through the sunroof and look for the keys. You stay here and wait for me. Sometimes the only way forward is walking straight into impossible danger alone. Ben tells Mickey, if you can't find the keys, get out of here while you still can. Don't come back for me. Mickey answers, you're all I've got left, so I'm coming back no matter what. With that, he climbs out of the car. After a while, Ben begins feeling completely alone. He grows more and more anxious, wondering why Mickey still hasn't returned, but there's nothing he can do except wait. As more time passes, Ben starts believing that maybe Mickey left him behind after all. Silence became far more terrifying than every zombie waiting outside together. Just then, Ben suddenly hears Mickey calling his name. He immediately opens the sunroof for him. Ben is relieved to see him alive and quickly asks, did you find the keys? Instead of answering, Mickey breaks down crying and holds out his hand. There is a zombie bite on it.
The moment Ben sees the bite, it feels like the ground disappears beneath him. He raises his gun at Mickey and tells him to get out of the car. Some endings arrive long before anyone is finally ready to accept them, but Mickey keeps saying the same thing over and over. Please, help me. Ben says, I can't stand here and watch my best friend turn into a zombie. As much as I don't want to, I have to kill you. The hardest trigger to pull was never meant for an enemy at all. The moment Ben pulls the trigger, Mickey dies right there. Ben is completely devastated after losing his best friend. He switches on the walkie-talkie and says, Annie, I know you can hear me. Because of you, I lost my friend today. We've survived together for months. In this dying world, we were all each other had. Do you remember when we were trapped inside a house for 3 straight months? If I made it out of that, I'll try to make it out of this too. And if I can't, I'll put a bullet in my own head. But if I do survive, I'll make sure you're the one who dies. Grief had finally become stronger than fear, pain, or even survival itself. After that, Ben quietly climbs out through the back door of the car. In the very next moment, he's outside with nothing but a baseball bat. Limping forward with his injured leg, he keeps moving while countless zombies slowly follow behind him. One broken survivor kept walking because stopping was no longer an option. And with that, this amazing story comes to an end. Some stories end, but your mind refuses to let them go. If this story is still running through your mind, then you're exactly where you belong. Subscribe to KTS Mosan, where every story leaves behind another question.